call all those who have joined, come to the temple to come and settle down on the mats, so that we can start the yoga in an integrated time. Yes, I still see a lot of people walking around in Kailasa. So let's settle down. Sit with your head, neck, and spine in a straight line. Hands in front of your heart center in the Atmanjali Mudra. And let us start by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukhadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadhi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes, Nithyanandam everyone. Welcome all joining us for Nithyananda Yoga. Hope all of you are settled. You have your Panchapatrams ready so that we can start. We'll be starting by chanting the Shivamula mantra, invoking the presence of Paramashiva as we get into Nithyananda Yoga. So sit straight, close your eyes, just connect intensely to that space of Paramashiva as we chant the Shivamula mantra. We will chant it 11 times. One thing to remember is chant it internally. So do not voice it out, do not verbalize it, just within your inner space chant it. To make it easy for all of you to follow along and keep count, we will also chant it out loud. Om Ham Ham Shivaya Namaha. 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 The next step of Nithyananda Yoga is the Tattvachamanam, the ritualistic cleansing of the body and mind. Because when Paramashiva's energy flows through us, we need to be ready to receive it. Prepare our body and mind as a proper base, a proper vessel to receive that cosmic energy. For that, Paramashiva reveals ritualistically in the Agamas how to do the Tattvachamanam, the cleansing, which is what we're going to be doing now. This is the step for which you will need your Panchapatram and Uddharini, the traditional cup and spoon which we use for our puja. So all of you from your puja kit, you can take your Panchapatram and Uddharini. Make sure it's filled with fresh water. Take your right hand and place it in the Gokarana Mudra, bending just the index finger and slightly cupping your palm. Keep your fingers together in the shape of a cow's ear. Take one Uddharini, 1 spoon of water, put it in the center of your palm, and sip the water through the base of your palm at the end of each of the following mantras. You will sip the water every time you hear the word Swadha. Om Atma Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Vidya Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Om Shiva Tattvam Shodhayami Swadha. Now wash your hand with one mudra of water. With the base of your right hand thumb, wipe your upper and lower lip from right to left along with the following mantra. Om Ham Hridayaya Namaha. Again wash your hand. With the tip of the index, middle and ring fingers joined together, touch above your upper lip and below your lower lip. Wash your hand. With the tip of the right hand, thumb and index finger joined together, touch your right nostril, left nostril. With the tip of the right hand, thumb and ring finger joined together, touch your right eye, right ear and left ear. Wash your hand. With the base of the right hand, thumb and little finger joined together, touch your navel center, your right chest and your left chest. With all the fingers of your right hand joined together, touch the top of your head, your right shoulder, left shoulder and heart center. And with that, we're going to be now entering into the Sankalpa, the creation of the conscious resolution. I think this is the most powerful part of Nithyananda Yoga, because when we do yoga, we're not just doing and waiting for the results to happen. We are creating that conscious intention, what we want to manifest when we do the yoga. And that is what is the ritual of the Sankalpa that Swamiji has revealed, Paramashiva has revealed in the Agamas. So now, as we get into the Sankalpa, I request each and every one of you to take a moment and create your conscious intention. What are you achieving through Nithyananda Yoga today? Is it discipline? Is it health? Is it wealth? Is it energy? What is the goal that you want as you're doing Nithyananda Yoga today? Just hold that within your inner space. Can we all take a few minutes to close your eyes and sit straight? Create this conscious intention. Visualize it in full detail. So don't just say, I want wealth. I want wealth means what? I want discipline means what? Visualize it in detail. How will your life look? How will your day go? Visualize it in the complete detail as if you are living it now. This is the intention that you are creating for Nithyananda Yoga today. Now let us enter into the Sankalpa. For the Sankalpa, you're going to place your right hand over your left, clasping your palms together, and place it on the top of your right thigh. Keep your back straight, connect to Swamiji in your inner space as we chant the Sankalpa mantra. Om Mamopata Samasta Duritakshaya Dvara Bhagavat Shri Nithyanande Paramashiva Prityartham Shri Nithyanandeshwari Paramashiva Shakti Sameta Shri Nithyanandeshwara Paramashiva Prityartham Cha Shubhe Shobhanye Muhurte Adya Brahmanaha Dvitiya Parardhe Shri Shvetavaraha Kalpe Vaivasvata Manvantare Ashtavimshati Tame Nitya Yuge Prathame Pade Jambudvipe Bharatavarshe Bharatakhande Meroho Dakshine Parshve Shakabhe Asmin Vartamane Vyavaharike Prabhavadinam Sashyaha Samvatsaranam Madhye Vishwavasu Nama Samvatsare Dakshinayane Shri Lakshmi Venkateshwara Ritau Kartika Mase Shubha Pakshe Shubhatitau Shubhavasara Yuktayam Shubha Nakshatra Shubha Yoga Shubha Karana Evam Guna Visheshana Vishishtayam Asyam Shubhatitau Shri Kailasonnata Dvadashanta Shamala Pitharudha Shri Meenakshi Sundareshwara Bhinna Swarupa Parashiva Putra Ratna Kumara Gurumanya Tulyavatara Shri Parvati Sthanyapana Labdha Divya Jnana Vishruta Sakala Nigama Gamasara Bhuta Dravida Veda Pravakre Shrimat Paramashiva Karuna Samadhigata Mukta Maya Chaturashrayana Nachatra Chamara Shri Chinhaka Haladi Samasta Birada Valyalamkrita Jnana Vijnana Chakravarti Sarvajana Sangha Sadhyo Nirvana Diksha Vyayapa Varga Varsha Vishrana Jimuta Paramata Kalabhakesari Shaiva Siddhanta Sthapanacharya Shri Raja Dhiraja Pandya Maharaj Guru Shapana Shakyadi Mahandhakara Nivarana Jnana Bhanu Vikshana Narhadha Dhvajochedana Purvaka Srimad Shabadhvaja Sthapaka Shaiva Samaya Kartra Sarvajna Pitha Rudha Shri Jagat Guru Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Swami Vagisha Sundar Nityavachaka Swaminam Avatar Bhuta Shri Jnana Sambandha Swami Punarudhrita Shyamala Pitha Sarvajna Pitha Trinavatyuttara Dvishatatama Guru Mahasannidhana Arunagiri Yogishwara Paramparagata Arunachala Sarvajna Pitha Guru Mahasannidhana Kailasa Paramparagata Kanchi Kailasa Sarvajna Pitha Trayastrim Shaduttara Dvishatatama Guru Mahasannidhana Nityotsav Nitya Mangala Nitya Kalyana Nitya Rajita Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Kailasa Nityananda Pitha Mahasamsthana Mahasimhasana Pitha Kadbhuta Kailasa Paramparagata Vaivasvamano Ikshvaku Harishchandra Bhagirata Shri Ramachandra Shurasena Ityadi Anavachinna Sarvabhauma Chakravarti Paramparagata Chatushashti Yogini Mandita Chatushashti Sampradaya Pravartaka Manudharma Shasana Surya Vamsha Prapta Sarvajna Pitha Surangi Samrajya Murdha Vishikta Chudamani Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Kapila Guru Punarudhrita Mahanirvani Pitha Ashtottara Sahasra Shri Mandaleshwara Sakshat Shri Paramashiva Samudbhuta Mahaganapati Samarambha Anavachinna Pitadishwara Guru Parampara Prapta Atala Pitha Ashtottara Sahasra Shri Atala Pitadishwara Dharma Mukti Swarga Puraswarga Pitha Trayovimsha Guru Mahasannidhana Kailasa Paramparagata Adi Pitha Sarvajna Pitha Jagat Guru Shri Kailasa Punaruddharaka Shri Kailasa Paramacharya Srimad Paramahamsa Parivrajakaacharya Varya Satchidananda Pranava Swarupa Shrotriya Brahmanishta Srimad Jagat Guru Shri Rashri Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Shri Jnana Sambandha Deshika Paramacharya Swamina Priyatham Tesha Guru Kripa Kataksha Siddhyartham Kshema Sthairya Virya Vijaya Ayurarogya Aishwaryanam Abhivriddhyartham Dharmartha Kama Moksha Chaturvidha Pala Purushartha Siddhyartham Mama Samasta Duritopashantyartham Samasta Mangalavapyartham Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Prasadena सकुटुम्बस्य ज्ञानवैराग्य जीवन्मुक्तिप्राप्त्यर्थं पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढगात्र यौगिकशरीरसिद्ध्यर्थं परमशिवशक्त्याविष्करणार्थं नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now take an udharani of water and wash off your hand. Om apaupasprisya. You can now take a moment to place your Panchapatram and udharani a bit further away from you so that when you're doing the yoga, you do not get disturbed by it. And with that, let us get into our warm-up. Loosening out all the joints early in the morning. You can all come to a standing position. Yes, let's all get onto our feet. And start by rotating our ankles. Bring your feet out in front to a 90-degree angle and start to rotate your ankles in a nice circular motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's move on to the other leg. Give it a nice rotation here. Opening up the ankles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the other direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your knees, loosening out the knees now in a circular motion. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the opposite way. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Bring your hands to your hips, spreading your feet slightly wide apart, and start to rotate your hips in a deep circular motion. 1. Give yourself a nice stretch. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Switching to the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfect. Now bring your hands to your shoulders. And let's rotate your hands in a nice circular motion, first going backwards, okay? When you do this, as you're coming in front of you, make sure your elbows touch in front, okay? Bring your elbows to touch, then go up and out in the back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Beautiful. So now let's give a nice rotation to our neck. So you can bring your neck down to your chest and go all the way to the side, opening it out wide. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. The opposite direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Yes. Perfect. With that, we're going to now be entering into the skeleton dance, which is going to be shaking our body intensely while visualizing ourselves as a skeleton. So I request each and every one of you now to come to a standing position. You can close your eyes and start to visualize yourself as a skeleton.
Nithyananda. Visualize yourself as a skeleton. Remember, just this one visualization in skeleton's integrity. This is a very powerful spiritual practice as Paramashiva has given in the Agamas. Shake, 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 shake. Shake it out. Come on, everyone. Shake, shake, shake. Move, move. Move every part of your body. Prepare yourself for meditation today. So all of us are going to be blessed.
Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda. Vittale, Vittale, Vittale. Panduranga Jaya Vittale, Vittale, Vittale. Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda. Shivo, Sambho Shankara Samba Shivo, Samba Shivo, Jaya Nithyananda, Samba Shivo, Jaya Nithyananda, Shambho Shankara Samba Shivo, Sambho Shankara Samba Shivo, Samba Shivo, Jaya Nithyananda, Samba Shivo, Jaya Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda, Nithyanarayana, Nithyananda.
Please walk to the front and back of your mat. Great. Today, all of us are going to continue the Prathama Vinyasa Krama where we finished from yesterday. And today, we're also going to be making each of us to hold in that asana. We're going to be doing it very intensely. It's going to be very fast. And you're going to constantly be in each asana. You're going to hold it for a few seconds before we move into the next asana. We're going to hold and prepare our entire system. Do this whole yoga intensely. Get started now. So let's all settle down. Once you're there settled, you can all settle down onto the mat and sit on your heels with your head, neck and spine in a straight line with your hands on your knees. And engage the Mula Bandha. The first asana which we're going to be continuing with today is the Dhanantarasana. Keeping your head, neck and spine in a straight line, engage the Mula Bandha.
Bhagasana. उल्टा मोड़ी पावदो वैसे बहुरव जुगति करे एक वैसे पावन महिला गुल्फ जुजोऊ का कुला पाशती लावे सोऊ.
Now, from Bhagasana, we're going to be entering into the next sequence of asana. You're going to be learning how to do headstand. You're going to be learning various different beautiful methods that you can apply for you to start mastering these asanas. So we'll now move into that sequence. So the next asana from here is the Godhi asana. This is an inverted posture which we're going to be doing. And okay, first we'll show everyone the asana and explain, and then we can all do it step by step. So in Godhi asana, first you're going to come into an inverted posture. And from here, lifting your hips all the way up, you're going to
stay in the inverted posture. Here, in this asana, we don't lift our legs yet. Your knees will be
just going to be the most important thing in Gohyasana. உங்களோட மூலபந்தத்தை எங்கேஜ் பண்ணி உங்க கால்களை எவ்வளவு கிட்ட முடியுமோ எவ்வளவு உங்களால உங்களோட உடம்பு கிட்ட நடக்க வைக்க முடியுமோ அவ்வளவு கிட்ட நீங்க அதை நடக்க வச்சு உங்க கால்களை நீங்க மேலே தூக்குவீங்க. That is what is called Gohyasana. So you walk your foot as close as possible to your body and balance. The whole thing is about core. Use your core and lift your body up.
Okay. So let's all do this together. So now, first, all of you can watch and also do along as we do the Gohyasana. First things first, in any of these inverted postures, the most important thing is the positioning of your hands, your shoulders. So first thing, when you go down into the Gohyasana, bring your hands, hold your hands like this. Hold your respective elbows and place them on the ground. Then from there, open your hands and interlock them and place your head down. So this way, your shoulders, you know that your hands are in the right position from your shoulders. Can I request everyone to do along Kailasa LA? And if you any of you feel like you need help, you can take the help of your partner. You can just partner up with the person who's next to you and take their help. Yes, please partner up and let's do along Kailasa. Everyone should do along. So now, once you place all the partners, whoever is helping, you can watch. So once you come into this position, first thing you're going to do is notice how she first lifts her hips up and walks herself forward. Walk yourself forward till your back comes into a straight line. Your back should come into a completely straight line. Only then you'll be able to get the balance. So keeping your back completely in a straight line, then you can help your partner by just holding their foot as they lift up and give them the balance. So you can hold them for a few minutes if they're unable to balance. You can hold them until they slowly start to balance by themselves. So lift up. See, the important thing here is bring your hips all the way up and completely bring your back into a straight line. As you can see, all the acharyas on the screen also showing. Your back should completely be in a straight line. That's how you get the balance to do the asana. Now, you can all help your partners. See, first thing, lift your hips up and walk yourself forward. Bring your back into a straight line. Lift one foot up. You can help your partner by holding one foot. As they take both their feet up and bring their knees to the chest. Go here. Yes. Can I request everyone to do this? See, engage the Mula Bandha. When you engage the Mula Bandha, you'll be able to get the balance. You can all try. This is the Gohyasana. Kailasa, LA, Kailasa, Tirunamale. Can everyone do the asana? Kailasa, Tirunamale. Everyone do the asana. See, all of you can partner up with your partners. In this asana, continuously engage the Mula Bandha. So when you lock your perineum, you'll find the balance.
So now come on, let's all do together. Let's hold it right there. Elbows across the align elbows align பண்ணி கைகளை இன்டர்லாக் பண்ணி உங்க தலையில உங்களோட கைகளுக்கு இடையில வச்சு அந்த பேலன்ஸ் எடுத்து நீங்க கால்களை உங்களோட முதுகுக்கு எவ்வளோ கிட்ட Please sit into Shirasasana.
So straight from the guhya, as you are here, it is going to straight up, up the side. Guhya,
Core engage பண்ணீங்கனாலே மொத்தமா லைன்
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने.
You can lean on the wall and just take the help and enter into the Shirasasana. Requesting everyone to do engage your core, walk to the into
विपरीतं मण्डलं च द्विधैव विदितं हिनः दण्डासनं द्विधा प्रोक्तं विपरीतोपवेशने सर्वाङ्गशीर्षभागास्तु षट्षष्टिः प्रतितास्तु ते. So we're going to be entering into the next asana, which is Kodhyasana. You're going to be coming to seated position with your legs in front of you. Can I request everyone to come to this position now? Yes, we can move on to the next asana. After Shirasasana, moving on to the next asana, you could come to a seated position. And from here, you're going to be lifting your legs up straight. So this is how you're going to be doing the asana. Lifting your legs up straight, holding on to your foot. Okay, so we're going to be now seeing how you can do this. From a seated position, bring your hands first behind your calves. Okay, from a seated position, you'll be bringing your hands behind your calves. And from here, straightening it out. Slightly lean back. So if you feel that you're losing your support, you can request the help of a partner to lightly support your shoulders as you're lifting up, or you can use the support of a wall to balance. And from here, holding on to your shins, raise your legs up straight into a straight position and try to bring your forehead to your knees. This is the Kodhyasana. Yes, can I see everybody doing this? So you can see here, you'll be straightening your legs up and trying to bring your and straighten your legs out. Then bring your forehead towards your knees. So this is how you'll be doing Kodhyasana. In Kodhyasana, yes, I see many people doing. See, the way you'll get your balance is if you clench the Mula Bandha. See, why the Mula Bandha is included in all of these asanas is because that is what gives you the balance. So make sure you do the Mula Bandha as you're doing these asanas and do it slowly. So don't try to just lift your legs up. Then that's when you will lose your balance and fall down. Do it slowly. Just hold on to your foot and slowly raise it up straight. In Thodhyasana, you're going to be doing the Bhastrika Kumbhaka, which is a forceful exhalation. You're going to be exhaling forcefully. Giving an forceful exhalation, clenching the Mula Bandha, visualizing yourself as Swamiji with the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Let's all do Thodhyasana now. दो हाथ पग बाहर आने घोड़ा तरे काफ सीठाने अंगुष्ठ पिंडली लगता धरे चरण उभे आकाश दिसी करे and relax. Okay. The next asana we're going to be entering into is Parighasana. It's going to be very similar to this itself. It's going to be very similar to Phodhyasana, except you're going to have to engage your core much more strong, okay? So let's do Parighasana. So you can see Parighasana is done by a similar position as Phodhyasana. So first you can bring your hands to the ground and lift your legs up straight. And from here, you're going to be bringing your hands to the opposite shoulder. So in this asana, you'll really be engaging your core very strongly. So you can first try to, okay, first step is bring your hands to the ground beside your hips and lift your legs up straight. From here, try to first lift your hands up off the ground. Just lightly try to lift up. Yes. Okay. Then you can slowly bring the hands behind your back. Beautiful. I see many of you doing it. Let's all do it again. Again, here you'll be doing the Bhastrika Kumbhaka, visualizing yourself as a mace. The weapon mace, engaging the Mula Bandha, clenching your perineum, gazing at your third eye in Parighasana. Let's all do it now. Remember to do all the components. Uttanam shayanam kritva padau militva prasarya nitambam bhumau sprishya hastabhyam kandhara bhadva kumbhakam kritva tishthet Parighasanam bhavati and relax. Perfect. So we'll be entering into Naukasana now. Again, Naukasana is going to be a very similar position where you're going to be just from the same way. In the same position that you were with your hands behind your back, you're going to bring your forearms to the ground. Remember to continue the forceful exhalation in the Bhastrika Kumbhaka. Bring your forearms on the ground, bend your knees and straighten it out. So this is the Naukasana. In Naukasana, you will be visualizing yourself as a boat, clenching your perineum in the Mula Bandha with the japa of Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham in your inner space. Naukasana. Uttana shayanam kurparabhyam bhumim avashtabhya hastau nitambam nidhaya shirahu uru jangha padan dandavadharayet Naukasanam bhavati and relax. Perfect. Next asana is Rudrasana. In Rudrasana, you're going to be bringing your hands underneath your legs. So bring both your legs above your forearms. Come to a position with both your legs above your forearms. And from here, you're going to be holding on to your feet. Clasp your feet together. You can bring both your hands into the Parashu Mudra, clasping both the fingers together, wrapping it around your feet, and pull your feet close towards your chest in Rudrasana. Yes. Balancing that, you're going to pull your feet close towards your chest. Keeping your back straight. Remember, one important thing is, when you're doing this, you might feel that your back is bending. Try to keep your back as straight as you can, pulling your feet close towards your chest in Rudrasana. Visualizing yourself as the ferocious form of Paramashiva, as Rudra. Gazing towards your third eye. Pagathali samputakari hathasyau paga uchai paga ka angutha do ulevu parali kane tanave lagave. And relax. The next is the next asana is Unmukha Pithasana. In Unmukha Pithasana, okay, so I have a question from the participants asking what is Moola Bandha and what are all the bandhas. So we'll be going through that now for a minute. Let's take a minute to understand. The first is the Moola Bandha. The Moola Bandha is clenching your perineum. So the perineal floor at the bottom, you're going to be clenching it tightly, pulling it inwards. The bandhas are basically the locks of the body, which allow you to retain the energy and channel the energy that yoga gives you properly. Okay? Are we all understanding what a bandha is first? Can I see yes from everybody? A bandha is a powerful energy lock within the body to channel the energy through the right nadis, the right nerves, the right energy channels. Okay. First is okay, the first bandha is the Moola Bandha. The Moola Bandha is where you will be clenching your perineum. Meaning, the whole perineal floor at the bottom, you're going to be sucking it inwards, pull it inwards. Are we all able to do this? Yes? Are we all understanding Moola Bandha? So you're going to be clenching your perineum, like how you would when you are trying to fit yourself into a tight dress, right? You pull your entire body inwards, like that, pulling it from the bottom. This is the first bandha, which is Moola Bandha. That whole perineal floor is clenched inwards. The second bandha is the Uddiyana Bandha. The Uddiyana Bandha is where you're going to be sucking your stomach inwards. Okay, let's all do this once. Exhale, exhale completely, and try to suck your stomach in as much as you can. Trying to bring the front wall of your stomach to touch your back, under your ribs, pulling your stomach underneath your ribs. So you can see once where you're going to be sucking your stomach in completely underneath your ribs. So are you all able to understand how to do the Uddiyana Bandha? You can exhale and then suck your stomach in completely underneath the ribs. So you're going to be holding your breath when you do the Uddiyana Bandha. Are we all getting the second bandha? Can I see a thumbs up if you're all understanding the second bandha? Okay. The third bandha is the Jalandhara Bandha. So in the Jalandhara Bandha, you're going to be inhaling deeply, and bringing your chin to your chest. Okay, inhale deeply, and so it's not just you nodding your head forward. No, it is not about you nodding your head forward. It is about creating a lock in the throat area. So you're going to push your head back using your chin to lock the throat. Are we all able to get this? Inhale deeply and then pull your chin towards your throat. In this, generally you will be holding the breath, but there are particular kumbhakas in which you will be breathing during the Jalandhara Bandha. Are we all clear now with all the three bandhas? Anybody has any more doubts? Can I just see a thumbs up if you're all clear about the three bandhas? Perfect. Okay. So let's now continue into our next asana, which is Unmukha Pithasana. In Unmukha Pithasana, you're going to come to a lying down position with your knees raised. So lay down, keep your knees pointed upwards. Come to a laying down position with your knees pointed upwards. And from here, reach your hand towards your feet. Okay, take both your hands. So you can see here, in this position, you're going to be reaching your hands towards your feet. So you can see your hands are going to reach towards your feet, but you're going to place them flat on the ground. You will not be clasping your ankles. In Unmukha Pithasana, you will not be clasping your ankles. Your knees will be pointed upwards. You can keep your feet together and keep your knees pointed upwards. Palms flat on the ground beside your hips, beside your heels. And from here, you're going to lift your hips upwards. So use your shoulders. You can tuck your shoulders in, push on the ground, and lift your hips up into a high bridge. High bridge, using the strength of your shoulders. Yes, this is the Unmukha Pithasana. Over here, you will see automatically your chin comes to your chest, right? That is what is the Jalandhara Bandha. When your chin comes to your chest and you hold over there, it is the Jalandhara Bandha. You're going to be also visualizing yourself as Swamiji, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, in this position. Clench your perineum as well in the Mula Bandha, doing both the Jalandhara Bandha and the Mula. In Unmukha Pithasana 2. Urdhve cha januni kritva shavitordhamukam tatha utthapya hastau tishthetu pitha unmukha namake. And slowly relax. You can release your hips. Beautiful. I saw so many of you holding it for so long. Amazing. Wonderful. Yes. Now you can raise up. And we're going to do the last asana of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. So there are three main Vinyasa Kramas, three sequences of yoga asanas that Swamiji has revealed, which is the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, the first one, the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, the second one, and the Tritiya Vinyasa Krama, which is the third one. So today we are coming now, right now, to the last asana of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama, which is the first sequence. You're going to come into Shivasana. Come to a lying down position on the mat. Come to a lying down position on your mat. Keep your palms by your side. And here, now remember, in this one, you're not going to be falling asleep. In Shivasana, it's not about falling asleep. It is about entering the space of Samadhi, being in complete restful awareness. You have to be completely aware. Keep your palms facing upwards. Requesting all of you, do not try to clasp your palms over your stomach, behind your head. Keep it completely flat by your side. Breathe in and out deeply. Here you will release all the bandhas. You will not be doing any bandha in this asana. Visualizing yourself being liberated by Swamiji. You're going to MahaKailasa. Do the Shakti Chalan Mudra. Feel the energy traveling throughout your body. Atha Shavasanam Uttanam Shavavad Bhumau Shayanam Tu Shavasanam Shasanam Shranti Haram Chitta Vishranti Karakam. Just chant the Mahavakya deeply within your inner space. And you can raise up as we enter into the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama. So with that, we have come to the end of the Prathama Vinyasa Krama. Congratulations to everyone. You have completed the first 108 asanas. Yes, throughout your entire yoga to this season, just in the last 6 days, you have completely finished 108 asanas. And it's time for us to move to the next step, which is the Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, which will become a total of 308 asanas. It's time for us to get started with the asana, which is Yathasanishthasana. So the way we do Yathasanishthasana is you can come to any comfortable seated position. So whichever position is comfortable for you, it's not necessary you have to sit cross-legged. You can stretch your legs out. You can bend your legs towards your chest in any position that is comfortable for you. But remember to place your hands in the Bindu Mudra. Touch the index finger and thumb together. In this asana, you're going to be visualizing yourself as Swamiji in your inner space. Do the Samana Kumbhaka. What is the Samana Kumbhaka? As you're inhaling and exhaling, feel that fire, the digestive fire within you, raising up your spine. As you're inhaling, feel that air fueling the digestive fire and it is raising up your spine. So this is the Samana Kumbhaka. Keep your hands in the Bindu Mudra. Clench your perineum in the Moola Bandha. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Yathasanishthasana. Paryankam tat samakhyatam yathas samstham yathasthitihi. Moving on to the next asana, which is Samasana. In Samasana, you're going to come to a seated cross-legged position. Sit straight now. Please cross your legs. So in this asana, for sure, you're going to be crossing your legs. Again, bring your hands in the Bindu Mudra. Do the Samana Kumbhaka, feeling the energy raising up your spine. Visualizing Swamiji in your inner space in Samasana. Idanim garbhininam yogabhyaso yatha laghu sukha prasavalabhaya prochyate praktane pathi. Entering into the next asana, which is Muktasana. In Muktasana, you're going to be bringing your left foot against the perineum. Okay? Bring your left foot against the perineum and place your right foot on top of the left. So now this first sequence of asanas will be very similar with just minor changes. So pay attention to these small changes so that you can grasp the asana. Placing your right foot on top of the left foot. Bring your hands on top of your knees. Just let them rest downwards on your knees. Gazing towards your nose, visualize yourself as a sage liberated by Swamiji. In Muktasana, with the japa Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham, remember to engage the Moola Bandha. Muktasana. निपीड्यसि विनीं सूक्ष्मं दक्षिणेतरगुल्फतः वामं याम्येन गुल्फेन मुक्तासनमिदं भवेत्. The next asana is Siddhasana. Okay, don't change your position. Continue to stay here. Bring your hands to your knees. I see many people moving out of the position. None of you will leave the position until I announce. Okay, stay in the position. It's a very stable, comfortable position. So stay there. And in the same position, you are gazing at your nose. Switch your gaze to your third eye. Visualizing Swamiji. Yes, I also understand that many of you will be having medical issues or it's uncomfortable for you. Do not need to push yourself beyond your limits, but just try your best to follow along, but be completely in tune with your body, follow any medical prescription you have, and do not aggravate any symptoms that you are already experiencing. Okay, if you need to stretch out your legs, if you find it too uncomfortable to sit for a long time, you need to get up and take a short walk. Please do that if your health needs that. Okay, do not push yourself beyond your capabilities. Now in Siddhasana, switch your gaze to your third eye. Everything else is the same. The Samana Kumbhaka, the Mula Bandha, the Japa, and the realization of Swamiji. Just switching your gaze to the third eye in Siddhasana.